Okay, students, the next topic in geography, which is going to be started, is the dry ports. So first, we are going to read the features of the dry port. Features stand for what kind of the facilities and what kind of our dry port is. So the first point, the first feature of the dry port is the trailers loaded with the containers. So their trailers are seen loaded with containers on the dry port. This is the first sign of the dry port. Next is the goods are either for export or having or have been imported. So the containers are having goods which are either importing or exporting. So this is another feature of the dry ports. Next is a large space has been provided for parking the trailers. So trailers are actually huge vehicles. So it means a huge car parking is required at the dry port. So this is another feature. Nearby there is a large shed for the storage of the goods and examination of the goods. So definitely when goods are imported or exported, so their examination area should be there and storage of the goods should be there. So this is another feature of the dry ports. Near the examination area is the custom collectorate, where assessment of the export and import duties is done and duties are paid. So there is another feature of the dry port is there is a government office which is called custom collectorate, and the function of the custom collectorate to assess the value of the imports and exports goods so that the duty can be applied, and which is paid at the custom collectorate, and then goods are imported or exported. Next feature is a dry port needs a cold storage to store perishable goods. So some perishable goods are also imported or exported at the dry ports. For example, fruits, vegetables, flowers, etc. These are perishable goods which can be spoiled very quickly. So it means cold storage is also required there. So there is cold storage like a freezer. That is another feature of the dry port. Our dry port is close to the railway station. Cranes, loading facilities, security gates, and guards are also the feature. So these are the features of the dry port. Next point is why are dry ports important to economy? So now we are discussing different points which are actually helping the economy of a country regarding dry ports. So the first point is dry ports are convenient for inland cities. So inland cities stands for where actually sea is not connected. For example, Lahore is a inland city, that is actually we do not have a sea. Karachi is having a sea, that is not inland city, but Lahore, Gujranwala, Sialkot, like these cities are inland cities where sea is not there. So dry ports are convenient for inland cities. Dry ports were open to boost up the export trade of Pakistan. Like many of the industries are there in Lahore. So to boost their activities, dry ports are necessary. Dry ports have reduced the pressure of the workload at Karachi and Bin Qasim port. So due to this, the loads on the main ports of the Pakistan is reduced. It has greatly helped the exporter and importers whose time is saved, and because of the dry ports, time is saved. All importers and exporters do not need to go to Karachi now. The Karachi is the main port, and from there the goods come to the dry port at Lahore and different inland cities, due to which the load on the Karachi and Bin Qasim is reduced. It has greatly helped the exporters and importers whose time is saved. So time is saved. Checking and clearance of the cargo is quick and convenient because of the less workload. Clearance of the cargo is quick and convenient. Collection of the revenue is also convenient. So because of the less load, collection of the revenue is also quick. Many employment opportunities are created because of the creation of the dry ports in different cities of the Pakistan. Definitely employment is increasing. This system has been very successful and dry ports have been opened at many inland centers such as Lahore, Faisalabad, Sialkot, Sialkot's dry port is having a special name, that is Sambrial dry port. That is Sialkot's dry port's name. At Peshawar, Hyderabad, and Quetta. So in these cities, we are having dry ports, and which are helping Pakistan's economy a lot.